Yeah, so the last time I attempted the boss, or the final boss, or the end boss, just got absolutely massacred. I made it through the first stage, though. So, credit to myself for having at least gotten to that part of the fight. But then got wiped because I was just taking too much damage. I was out of heals. Couldn't use any of the magic, which is a real downfall. I think a real pitfall to this game is the magic system. But everything else about the game is amazing. It seems some odd reason during the boss fights you can't use magic. Or some of the boss fights. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. We did do the town economies last Saturday, so that's kind of all out of the way. I don't know if there's any additional side quests or little ticky-tacky things here to do in there, just, you know, for extra content in the game. I'm not going to worry about too much of getting them completed or doing them. I was most wanting to do the town economies because it seemed like it was something a little bit well laid out. I think the rest of the stuff's kind of, I don't want to say Easter egg stuff, but just hidden gems in the game, so. And I think for leveling, I'm pretty much going to have to go back to the lab because the airship is kind of done with. So I think I have to fly in. It'll be Baruga's lab, and I think I have to fly in there. From what I remember, it's already been a week. It just seems so strange how much you can forget in a week. How much you can remember in a week at the same time. And you can see from all the town economies, most of the cities just look advanced and way ahead of their time. It's kind of a cool feature in this game to add. A little bit of that. Extra content. You gotta double check to make sure all my items are topped off before I actually go anywhere. Just want to bring it that. So we got 9 large bulbs, 9 medium bulbs, 9 small bulbs, 9 peak cures, 9 Stardew, 9 serum, 9 holy water, holy silver tech bell. Okay, we're good on the items. Magic doesn't really matter. So we can pretty much just fly off into Siberia. I think that. Oh, I can't fly? Oh, there we go. So what's going on? Pretty sure I could fly last stream there. If I can remember how to fly. So I'm actually pretty excited to get this game done. It'll be just over 3 streams. 3 lengthy streams, actually. I think it was like 10 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours, and probably another 3 to 4 here. So that adds up pretty much close to 30 hours, which is a little bit over, I think, what's projected. I thought it was 25 with side missions. So. But, yes, be glad when it's all said and done, as always. Move on to the next. Very good game. Definitely put it in my top 10. There's no dispute on that. Considering this is the first playthrough, yeah, it was actually really good. Really, really good. And I recommend it to anyone who's watching. Wait, oh, it's not this lab. No, this is the futuristic lab. I'm in the wrong lab. I was like, why can't I go forward? This is when we went with Perel, Maylin, and the old dude, whose name I already forget. So, and then you aboard the airship, and then you take off. I'm not late today. Annie Shark, you are not late today. You are on time. And welcome in. It's good to see you, my friend. Okay. Yes. Level up, level up, level up. I don't know which floor in here is probably the best to level up in. I'm going to assume... Nope, not the first one. I'm going to assume second or third. The microphone should be sounding better this week. Last Saturday, and I had fixed it I think for Sunday last weekend, was a gate issue with the Blue Yeti on its settings when the Logitech went through an update for the software. I think it re-enabled the Blue Yeti voice settings, and so the gate kicked in on that. And I never set that up to work properly to begin with, so probably should look at doing that, since I think the audio sounds a bit better through that software rather than just running filters through Streamlabs. Either way. Did this room have any really good enemies to fight? Oh yeah, they do. Oh, it's guys with machine guns though. I hate these guys with machine guns. There's a room with 4 dogmen close together which I used to level. Is that on the 2nd floor here, or the 3rd floor? Might be next room, actually. Well, we'll find it. Just a matter of time. And yes, we must level. We must make Annie proud and finish this game. Her favorite game. Her favorite game that she missed the majority of the content for. But yes, looking forward to starting Super Mario RPG. It's been a hot minute since I played that game. And it was voted in last Saturday, so we'll look at playing that one. And then we'll do RoboShrek since it was in 2nd place following Super Mario RPG. Might be this room right here. Yeah, right here. Assuming this is the one you're talking about, Annie. Very good room. Well, this is pretty much what the next 2 hours is probably going to be like. I'll probably go to 35 just to play it safe to make sure I can actually kill the boss. What is the recommended level for the boss? Probably 35. Probably didn't help that there was a couple areas I actually kind of ran through. One being the airship, where I probably could have got, you know, 2-3 levels out of had I kind of cleared it as I went through it. I kind of rushed through that one, because I thought I was at the end of the game. But was I mistaken? I don't know if I really need to collect the gems, just need the experience. I also think I figured out what the issue was with... Oh, I'm toasted. Okay. The donation and the timer extension. I think it's because I had my Streamlabs set up to display or convert things to Canadian. So when Johnny donated $10 last stream, it actually applied $13.66 towards the timer rather than the $10. So I changed the settings in Streamlabs to USD and to display USD, and then because the timer, the marathon timer actually connects through Streamlabs, so that's probably where the disconnect was. And hopefully the next time the $5 donation of USD comes through, it'll actually be a full 30 minutes. So level 28, 14 life, 2 strength, 3 defense, 3 luck. Just like that, we got 1 of the 8 levels. Okay, this definitely probably won't take 2 hours, but I thought I'd play it safe and overstate rather than understate. This slicer attack is just the bread and butter in this game, you know? How's that hitting me? Oh, well, it is. Considering I'm quite far below it. Now I think I'm just one-shotting them, so... Oh, well, it was close. Next level might be actually one-shotting them consistently. But yes, so I think the donation timer is fixed. We'll have to test it out and see again in the near future, as in the future, not the near future. The next time the donation comes in. Because when I did the calculation, it looked like it added an hour and 21 minutes to the timer, which is well over the 1 hour. And based on the additional 21 minutes and 50-some seconds, it was roughly what would have been percentage-wise, like 35%? 36%? And so... which equals kind of like $13.59, so give or take. So that's what probably happened. Went based off the Canadian. So I think now when the donations happen, it's just going to all display USD, like in chat, on the screen. Unless you go out of your way to donate in Canadian, then it's just probably going to throw things out of loop, I'm thinking. But we'll just say donate in USD and play it safe. For the timer's sake. I mean, you could donate in Canadian, I guess, but I imagine the only thing that's going to happen is it's going to add less time. Relevant time to the timer, not over, you know, add more time. So, based on the American dollar value. Alright, 29. 15 life. 2 strength. 2 defense. 3 luck. This is definitely a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. So Annie, did you vote for Super Mario RPG last week? Or did you end up voting Robotrek? Or could you vote on both of them? I don't know if it led you cast multiple votes or not. She must be busy. Busy ignoring me. And he was also supposed to tell me what other side missions there were to do in Terranigma. Oh, look at that. 30 already. 16 life. 2 strength. 2 defense. 2 luck. Hell, I could go to level 40 by the time. Maybe I could just do that. Let's see. 10 minutes? 3 levels? What the hell? Should get us to 35 in about half an hour at that pace. 31. 14 life, 3 strength, 3 defense, 3 luck, and a dream. To finishing this game, once and for all. The damage like seems to just increase quite a bit with an extra, you know, few points in strength and whatnot. I wonder how much damage do I take? I was taking about 8 before. Let's see. 6, 7. Roughly still the same though. Even the crits look like they're doing that much more damage. Probably because the base damage has increased that much more. Level 32, 32 life. Wow, 2 strength, 3 defense, 3 luck. You get into the 30s and the life just goes through the roof. That's literally double the amount of life I was getting before. Unreal. The stat gain. Stat gains for the win. Oh, I know what one thing I forgot to do to update was the rank 1 stuff. I was thinking about doing a list of all the games that I was going to cover and play in Excel. I'm like, well, why don't I just use rank 1? And I was like, oh yeah, I got to update my rank 1. And I just never did. Fancy how that goes. Alright, 33. 39 life, yeah, okay, it's just once you get to, like, in the 30s. The other stats seem to be less, like luck, strength, and defense are only like 2 and 1, rather than 3. It's kind of interesting, so increase the max health pool, but I wouldn't be able to heal more than, you know, 150 from a large bulb anyways. I guess it just lasts longer when you're on your when you're out of heals and you're on your last stretch. Because I can't use Grass Pin in that fight, right? Because I can't use Magirock. Which I don't understand. What's the point of the magic system if you can't use it in boss fights? Oh, Enix and Quintet. My old friends. The logic. I guess the game would be that much easier if you could, because you could just stockpile all grass pins and then heal for full health. And then you'd like, it'd like be really hard to die. Like, really difficult to die. So that's probably why. They found out, it's like, cool. Easy hack, you know? Terranigma hack. Spamming grass pins during boss fights. I don't even know what the rest of the magic does. I should see what the rest of the magic does. What the rest of the... let's see what the Sky Ring does. I bought them and I never use them. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty damn cool! How much damage? Oh, that's actually pretty weak. That's like not even more damage than my, Oh, they needed an intelligence stat. That's probably what they needed. They just didn't have one. What was that Sky Ring? What's Geo Ring? Oh yeah, I used this, but it didn't do any damage to anything last time. Oh, does it stun him? Interesting. How long? Oh, for the entire room? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Whoops. What else we got? Ray Ring? Okay, that just shoots a light ball. Snow Ring. So it looks like the upgraded rings, or the second tier rings are AoEs, like screen AoEs. And then the first level are just like some sort of actual on-screen effect. Like whether it just be like a little flamethrower or... It's too bad I can't, you know, get out of that animation. Has to go until it finishes. Set timer. Alright, we used Fire Ring. We used Boomerang, didn't we? No, we didn't use Boomerang. Oh, that's Thunder? Or Lightning? Well, that was actually pretty good. 316. I would say the early game magic isn't worth the magic rock, but like the second tier stuff and all the pins might actually be worth it. Well, actually I shouldn't say that, because I think I used the magic at the very beginning when I was in Hell to kill a couple mobs to unlock Moo or Polynese. I haven't found Moo in this game. Well, that's one place I'm missing. What else we got? Sky, Boom, Sky, Boom. Geo, Ray, Geo. Okay, well. Or at least I don't think I went to Moo. Moo as in MU, that is. I don't remember seeing it on the map. So I guess the magic would more be something to help you along the way rather than to really use it in boss fights. Like, graphics-wise, it's, yeah, pretty decent, considering. So what do I got? Horn pin, water pin, grass pin, wind pin. Well, we know bone pin takes us out, and we know grass pin heals. What's horn pin do? Oh, double dragon. What? What is this? Gives me a shield? Nope. What the hell? It shoots laser beams everywhere. That didn't do anything? Maybe that increases your defense? Sure, not sure what that did. Oh, wind pin. It's meaningless to use this now. Well, that sucks. Oh, maybe it's like a teleport to a different town, maybe? It's water pin. I think the horn pin we got from that turtle in the river. Water pin came from the mermaids. That's right. Yeah, still, nope, no idea what it does. That looks like increased damage. And then the horn pin's probably increased defense. Bone pins teleport out. Grass pin's just a full heal. That's the tree of raw. That's like the first one you get. It's a grass pin, I think. Alright, 34. 37 life. 3 strength. Let's go. 2 defense. 5 luck. Wow. Oh, I was complaining about the stat games, but 5 luck. God damn. That's crit territory now. I like how leveling in this game, like compared to like 7th Saga, for example, it's just substantially faster. I just have to farm 1 screen of 4 mobs versus the countless and countless numbers of battles in 7th Saga. I won't say it's every boss fight that you can't use magic in, because I used it during the doll night, or the dolls fight. I used some of the lightning magic on it, because Light Rod was working on her, so I just figured I'd use lightning magic, which did quite a bit of damage, but I was under-leveled for that fight too, by like 5 levels or so. It felt like. Because my normal attacks, even with the Light Rod, were only hit for like 3 or 6, or some meaningless number that I had to hit her so many damn times in order to kill her. But we got through it, so that was probably the most challenging boss fight since the final boss. But it was really mostly the mechanics are good on it for the final boss. It's just getting, you know, first playthrough, getting established to what the mechanics are, and then being 2-staged, and just the sheer amount of damage, because it's just not having the raw stats in order to reduce damage or do enough damage to the boss. It can kind of put you in a little bit of a loophole of having to grind, of some levels at least, or kill everything you come across, you know, throughout the entire game as much as possible. But I felt like I was doing that up until the point of Spain. Maybe not so much in Spain Castle itself. Maybe that's where I fell behind a little bit. Maybe the forest as well, for Stockholm. 35. 57 life. Jesus. 2 strength, 3 defense, and another 3 luck. So I think max level in this game, I want to say, is probably level 50 based on how your stats, or maybe it's higher than that, but your stats are probably capped. I'm going to assume the life cap's at 999, and the strength, defense, and all that stuff's probably at like 99 as well. Yeah, it wouldn't be 99 because I got to be well past 99. I wonder where I would see that. Strength mirror? Yeah. Oh no, I am at 69 strength, 69 defense, 73 luck. Okay, I would assume those probably max out at 99 as well. Oh, I guess because the first like 20 levels, you only get like 1 or 2 strength. And then as you progress, you get like 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4, and you know, stats just get out of control towards the end levels. Yep, half an hour in, and we did reach level 35, so we could just go another half an hour and get up into the 40s. Now that I'm done, you know, playing around with the magic to see what it all did. So I'm gonna try to see what that wind pin does on the overworld map, see if it's a teleport spell to a town. God damn, that would just make things so much easier than sailing everywhere, like I was doing. Sorry, internet wanted a break. Oh, that's where you went, Annie. I thought you were just ignoring me again. Or that maybe you had to go look after the kids. One of the two. But no, internet decides to crap out on you, huh? Don't worry, we said good things about you while you were away. Level 36, 43 life, 3 strength, 2 defense, 4 luck. Nah, I mostly played around with the magic to see what it all looked like, because I didn't really see what the, I want to break from the kids sometimes too, yeah? I can imagine. Especially if they're being turkeys. But I should be good for the final boss. Yeah, I think I'll go to 40 just because this leveling sequence is going so fast. That might just go to, you know, level 40, 45, somewhere in there. And then just have an easy time at the boss. And then finish this once and for all. I don't know what the wind pin does, though. I tried using it. It doesn't work. And then the horn pin and the water pin, I had no idea what they did. Bone pin, I know, teleports me out. Grass pin heals me full health. But yeah, well, wind pin says it's meaningless somehow. I'm assuming that's a teleport to like different towns and cities on the overworld map. Which, again, don't know why I wasn't using it sooner if that was the case. Instead of sailing everywhere. Also, post-credit scene. There's a post-credit scene? I have to fight? Oh my god. This game should never, this is the never-ending story. The never-ending Terranigma. In this game, yes. Oh. Interesting. What do you? Oh, you said I think you said last time you don't remember what some of the side missions were, and that you'd have to look them up. Because I did all the town economies, and I think most of the other stuff that's extra would probably just be like Easter egg stuff in the game. Neverending Story was a good book too. Yeah. It was a good movie also, from my childhood. Yes, I did have a childhood once upon a time. The author didn't like it. Didn't like the movie. Really? And yet he sold the rights for them to make a movie. I guess that's why a lot of authors still have consulting clauses in their contracts when they sell the rights to the... He tried to sue the movie studio to stop the release. Really? I actually enjoyed the movie. Even though, yeah, it, you know, didn't line up with the story or didn't match the characters, or the characters were, you know, misportrayed, or whatever the case might have been. I could understand the author wanting to do that. It's not even half the book and so on. Oh, really? Oh. It was just bits and pieces, and they ended it early. Maybe they were trying to go for like a two-part movie. Like, you know, like, not like a trilogy, but just a sequel, and then put the rest of the other half of the book in the sequel. Oh, that's 37. 57 more life, 2 strength, 3 defense, 2 more luck. Sequels have little to do with the book. Usually, yeah, that's true. Or like, you know, so many seasons past the end of a story, and then they try to extend the story without the book's even been written, and then they just misinterpret and then they ruin the whole show. That's Game of Thrones in a nutshell. Kind of the same thing with The Witcher, I think, is kind of going through that. I think the last season of The Witcher, they kind of deterred from the books. Kind of went, yeah, I don't understand it, but that sounds like it was what happened. Even though the season was okay, I definitely preferred the first 2 seasons. First seasons was kind of all over the place though, so if you were trying to watch The Witcher, just beware of that. Because they're jumping between 3 different characters, and I think timeline-wise as well. But then, you know, like every director nowadays, they're trying to put their, like, if they're getting, you know, the movie rights to a book, they try putting their own stamp on it, and they try to turn from like the actual story in the book, or characters are different, or something's different in the movie in order for them to put their stamp on it. But when realistically, if you actually kind of replicated the book, you would actually put your own stamp on it of doing a damn well good job, versus putting something that's, you know, out of context or just not in the story's context, and trying to make it your own unique little twist to it, per se. I just never understand that. I'd rather see a replication versus seeing, you know, deterringness? Is that's the word? Or just poor representation, I guess. Especially if it's something that they add that kind of like over embellishes like whatever the story is, or the character, or what the character's trying to do or accomplish, and it's just not realistic. It just doesn't feel realistic or holistic to the story. I also dislike that. Like some super extravagant thing that just kind of like all the explosions in Transformers, although that kind of, I'm pretty sure that's how it would go, but the director just loved explosions so much, he just put explosions in every other half a second or half a minute or 5-10 minutes. There was another explosion. Something blew up. But anyways, that's enough of a tangent for me for one day. Well, we were doing 300 and some damage, like 260 to about 360, and now we're doing about 400 to 600. Ah, yes. Power leveling. Should have had some, like, montage music clip going on in here. I want Unicron. Give me Unicron! Yes. The floating head in space. Actually, if they did it, like, pre-sequel to the Transformers, or like an earlier rendition of the Transformers when Unicron was an actual robot. Eye of the Tiger. Yes, that would fit the theme of what we're doing here. Training for the final boss fight. I don't even remember the lyrics to that song. It's been a hot minute since I listened to it. Also, the Unicron trilogy had him. Really? I don't know. They cut the Transformers Amanda anime so badly in Germany from 60 episodes to down to 20. Wow. That's a third of what it was supposed to be. Armada. Unbelievable. Was it like the broadcaster, or like, are they just like, oh hey, we're gonna cut back on the number of episodes rather than telling the whole story? We're just gonna cram it all into 20 episodes. You couldn't follow the story, yeah, no doubt. Somebody had a bad idea. Let's put it that way. Just an absolutely horribly bad idea. And that's what they get. Both. I mean, like 60 episodes. I guess if they were going weekly episodes, but then you can start doing daily episodes if you had 60. 5 a week. Gives you 20 a month. You're done in 3 months. If that's how you know how long you're running it for. Let's say it's an hour per episode. Like, that's not terrible. Oh, after a school shooting, they cut a lot of anime. Oh. Thinking that the end, yeah. But not that extreme. Yeah, the whole thing of you know, even video games breeds violence. You know, the thought and the logic behind that as well is it's not so much or really has to do with video games per se in the violence in video games. It's more so having to do with the human being itself instinctively, or just how the kid's raised as well, or just, you know, certain illnesses, mental illnesses or whatnot. You never know what's going on through someone's head. And not to say that it's influenced directly to video games or anime, for example. That's, you know, very, very tough to claim. They cut also a third of Dragon Ball GT. Just a third or so. Well, that's the wrong show to cut anything out of. The episodes were so short to begin with. You literally get 20 minutes of content in a 30-minute episode. And you, like, it was just like them sitting there powering up the entire time. I guess that's how Dragon Ball Z was. They spend 5 minutes going through a power-up sequence. Just so they could drag the fights on for like 3 weeks. That's the reason I'm not a fan of Z. Yeah, see, Z was really bad for that. Yeah, Dragon Ball itself. Before Z and then GT. But Z had adult Goku in it. Literally the best character to ever exist in an anime. Well, I'm a huge Goku fan, so I mean, that's just me. My friends were all Vegeta fans. I don't know why. Because clearly Vegeta's, you know, inferior to Goku. I mean, like, why would you just be a Goku fan? Also, all they do between fights was just waiting for Goku. Exactly! Like, they needed Goku in order to save the world. Like, that's like, Goku was just that good, you know? Besides Vegeta, he screams, who to hell? Need Goku. I'm the princess of the Saiyans. Oh, man. And then he gets his ass kicked every time. Yeah. He tries to fight the battle himself and ends up, you know, getting his ass whooped. All the characters did. Krillin died literally in every fight, I'm pretty sure, too. Especially in Z. If Krillin didn't die, like, you know, something was wrong. Goku needed that little extra oomph with Krillin's death to push him to the next level. And Piccolo dying. That was actually when Vegeta first landed with, Zappa? No, it's not Zappa. What the hell's his name? Bald-headed dude. Mustache. Why is his name eluding me? He didn't die in the Cell Saga. Because he was too busy hitting on, was this Krillin? Because he was too busy hitting on Android 17? Was it 17 or 18? Or was it 16? Oh my god, now I can't remember. 16, it was 18. Because 17 was the boy, 16 was the other one, right? He didn't fight, exactly. He stood on the sidelines protecting 18, yeah. He was building up the romance, you know? Couldn't fight. He was too busy being in love. Level 38! Life up 42, strength 3, defense 2, luck 3. 17 was the boy, 18 was the girl, and 16 was the larger dude. With the green armor. Which then was absorbed by Cell. Yeah, well, so it was 17, I think. I have to go back and watch him now. And Master Roshi only ever fought in the original Dragon Ball series, didn't he? He didn't fight in Z or in the others. He was mostly just there as a dialogue character. I thought I remember him fighting towards the end of Dragon Ball. Oh, maybe he fought in one of the tournaments. And in Super? Hmm. Man, I'm critting for like 1100 damage. Whew, spicy. Roshi fought in the first 2 tournaments. Yes. It'd almost be worth watching Dragon Ball from the start. At least for Dragon Ball Z and GT. Where did Super fit in? Was it after GT? Or between? Super fits into the trash can. Just like all the Castlevanias. And Annie's mine. Oh, that's just too good, Annie. Well said. I just had to shut my fan off. Getting a little chilly in here. Ad break! And now she's back. Annie, you've been gifting so many subs, you forget to sub yourself. Jeez. How did that happen? Well, I mean, this way I still get, you know, I guess, ad revenue. If you're not subbed. How long is the ad break? 1 minute? I think I set it for 1 minute every 20 minutes. Just let me know if that's still the case, or if they changed anything. Mr. Frodo! Not Baggins? Possibly Baggins? The other Baggins? I've heard good things about this game. Too bad it's not available officially in an easy way to get. Exactly. That is true for anyone in North America. The other Baggins. The real Baggins. You are sub? Why'd you get an ad break if you're subbed, though? That shouldn't have happened. It's definitely excluded for those who are subbed. Unless Twitch has changed that, and it doesn't matter now, they're just gonna force run ads on you. And welcome in, Mr. Frodo. Thanks for tuning in. And this game, yes, definitely a good game. I definitely recommend it to anyone who hasn't played it. This is my first playthrough going through it as well. Everything about the game is phenomenal. I can see why it's in a lot of top 10 lists for a lot of different people. I will definitely have this game in the top 10 list as well. And the only downfall or pitfall to this game that I've found, and Annie will dispute, is that the magic system in the game could have been a bit better, or just done differently. Or at least be used in boss fights. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Sub renew date May 15th in 9 days. Oh, that's weird. Let me know if you get another ad during the stream. So I'll take a look after when we go to intermission after we finish this game, just to make sure that it's still checked off, that subscribers don't get ads. So if you're looking at trying to get accessibility to it, not that I'm going to, you know, promote ROM and emulators per se. I mean, if you wanted to get ease of access to the game, you could do it that way and pick up the Europe version, which I did. No, did I do it? No, I didn't do it. Twitch didn't hear that. Nobody heard that. And that's one way. Otherwise, if you're trying to, you know, buy it, I'm saying if you're trying to buy the actual copy of the game, that can't be cheap. Needless to say. And thank you for the follow. How come that didn't show up? Mr. Frodo. I'm just looking in the wrong spot to see who actually followed. But yes, welcome in, welcome in. And how are you doing this week? And how is your weekend coming along, Mr. Frodo? And yours as well, Annie. How is your weekend coming along? And how was your week? Next game, because we'll be finishing this game here today, so if you haven't played through it, Mr. Frodo, just a spoiler alert that we are going to be fighting the end boss here shortly in order to finish the game, and then we'll be moving on to Super Mario RPG. So if you haven't played this game yet and you're wanting to experience it as a first playthrough with no spoilers, just to give you a heads up. Not bad, I'm at work right now. God damn, that's gotta suck. Unless you really enjoy your job, then I guess it's okay. And if it's overtime, then I guess that's even more money and it's a little bit better. How did you find the stream? Oh yes, that's a good question, Annie. How did you come about the stream? I may pop back when you switch to Super Mario RPG to avoid spoilers. Absolutely, and that is 100% understandable. I will be sure to let you know when we're on our way. Right now, I'm just kind of power leveling at one of the enemy-infested areas just to get my level up to about, you know, somewhere between 40 and 45, and then I'll be heading out there. So really, I'm just grinding out levels here just to make sure my stats are high enough. To make it an easy time, because I did try the first attempt at the final boss around level 27, and I made it to the, well, yeah, that's a spoiler alert, so I won't say anything, but needless to say, I died in the end. And I knew I was behind in levels to begin with, so we didn't quite get it finished last Saturday. And look forward to seeing you pop back in during Super Mario RPG. That'll be a good one as well. Most people have played that game, so I don't think there's really a whole lot of spoilers. I say most people. I guess there could still be people that haven't played it. But we'll be starting it from the beginning, so... Well, it was never released in Europe? Really? Are you sure about that, Annie? How is there an English copy then? Unless it was just translated in Europe. Oh, Super Mario RPG. Oh, I was thinking Terranigma. 63 life, it looked like 3 strength, 2 defense, and 2 luck. Until VC. So they just went from Japan to North America and it just didn't go anywhere else around the world? That's really interesting. Especially missing the Europe market? Especially since they already had it translated for North America? It just seems strange. Unless there was some sort of ban on, you know, Super Mario in Germany. Or in Europe. Nintendo characters. Like, it would just be funny. It's like, yeah, we could play every other Super Mario Brothers game that ever came out, but we couldn't play Super Mario RPG because it was just never released. Somebody had the big brain to make that executive decision and miss a ton of sales in the European market. Or maybe they just never had different languages to support the European market for that game. That could have been the case too. To the Wikipedia page! Must do research and find out why it was never released. There's a fan translation. Yeah. I remember when I was younger, about a decade ago, trying to find an actual translated version of this game. And it was only partly done. Again, not saying that was even a ramen emulator by any means. Deny, deny, deny. Why there's an official English translation of Terranigma for England? Poor Annie. Just couldn't get the access to Super Mario RPG. Maybe I just didn't find the official translation. Or Trials of Mana. Or Dragon Quest V. But you got the DS remake of Dragon Quest V, and 4 and 6. I think because the DS started re-releasing games on the DS, or the Switch, or any of those platforms. Those games all became accessible. Are they like pixel remasters, or they must be pixelated remasters of the game? Have I played DQ5? I'm not answering that question, Annie. Nope, not happening. Because I know what happens if I answer that question. Just dodging that question altogether. Alright, about an hour in, and we'll be level 40. Considering we were 27, that's about 13 levels. Pretty damn good. If I do another half an hour, it'll be at least level 45. The levels are really slowing down, too. At least it feels that way. Oh, I have to add a half an hour timer. Have to add half an hour to the timer because of Mr. Frodo's follow. I completely overlooked that. I don't know if he's still here or not. But if he's still here, don't worry, Mr. Frodo. We'll get that half an hour added to the timer. So I'm not a liar. And I don't dishonor anyone. I also have to consider adding some of the other ones that followed offline. Some of the YouTube, there was 3, I think, that subscribed to YouTube. So I would really just add 2 hours to this total stream, which wouldn't be so bad. I think there was a couple on Twitch. But then if I start adding everyone, there's just gonna be 10 hours, you know, honoring it offline. It's just gonna be 10 hours every Saturday. It's just gonna be maxed out all the time, right? I think what happens is because I hadn't honored it for a Saturday or 2, and I was still getting followers during the weeks. So kind of got, you know, out of reach a little bit. Or neglected. Tomorrow we go to the zoo. Oh, well that'll be nice. A nice trip for the kids. And yourself. What's your favorite animal at the zoo, Annie? Are you a Lions fan? Or do I have to guess first? I'll say lion. Or some sort of cat. Like giant jungle cat, like a jaguar or panther or something like that. Oh, turtles. Ooh, turtles are nice actually. I should get a pet turtle. That way I don't have to do anything with it, just feed it every day. Name him Larry. Larry the turtle. I don't think I'm getting level 40. Is 39 the max? 39 is not the max level. I'm pretty sure it's got to be like 50. Okay, maybe I just stop at 40 and we make an attempt at 40. My turtle is named Koopa. Yeah, so Annie is a turtle fan and has a pet turtle herself, and it's named Koopa. Seems fitting, very fitting. At least it's not Groomba. Or Groompa. That's the other thing I'm gonna have to mention to chat when we get into that game. I don't know what most of the monsters are actually called. I wasn't a biggest Super Mario fan, so it'll be interesting going over all the monsters' names and whatnot. At least I know who Bowser is, right? That's a start. Of course everybody knows who Bowser is. What's going on with the leveling here? Is it that much to level? Strength mirror? Holy Jesus! It's a lot of experience. That's like 190,000 experience. I want to see how much these actually add per hit. So, 669. Wow, it's 100. That's 100 XP per. I need 12,000. I need another 128. No, 120. 121. at 4 per screen. Holy Jesus. It's like another 30 screens worth just to get one level. Okay, yeah, well, we're stopping at 40. We'll just say that. Not to mention how many I killed on the way to, you know, before I realized how much experience it took. Imagine the stat stick's gonna be really nice for 40. Or it's gonna be really underwhelming and I'm just gonna be very disappointed. We gotta be almost there. Probably not. Okay, yeah. Oh, 30 more. Eight more rooms. There we go. Level 40. Very good stats. 59. 2 strength. 2 defense. 2 luck. Okay, it was underwhelming. What I expected. Alright, let's get out of here. Blow this popsicle stand. So Miss Frodo, if you're still in here, we are leaving to go fight the final boss. We'll see you, hopefully, during Super Mario RPG. Which should be within, oh, maybe 40 minutes or so. Half an hour, hopefully. Oh, I was gonna see if the wind pin actually worked as a teleport spell. Yang TZ, huh? What the hell? Oh, and where was Moo? Man, I keep forgetting about Moo. No, it's not here. I thought Moo was its own little island. Here? No. Maybe save before going to the end boss. Yeah, I will. I'll hit the end in that. Where was Moo in this place, Annie? Do you remember? Feels like I didn't go to Moo. MU. Oh, is it right here? No, that's just a cave. MU. Moo. The continent. Because there's the extra stuff that you unlock, like you unlock the Polynesia place right here. Polynese. Oh, that's Moo right there. Okay, never mind, I was there. That was just to get sunburned. It was nothing important. Pacific, an island, yes. Roger. Roger that, Captain Annie. Capitano. Right, well, I didn't use any items, so I don't have to worry about buying any items. Let's go to the hotel. We'll sleep it off. Welcome to the city named after freedom. Pardon? The person here before, I hear she was fired for some trouble. I have no idea where she is. She was frightful and had no friends. One night accommodation is just 10 gems. What the hell was that dialogue all about? I'm kind? Yeah, this should be 100%. I did the economy here. Yeah. Complete. Maybe that was the girl that was missing. I don't know. At this point, and at this stage, I don't know. So Annie, just remind me when we start Super Mario RPG to add half an hour to the timer for Mr. Frodo's follow, in case I forget when we start. Please, Hen. Thank you. All right, End Boss, what do you got? Oh, I see the actual wind pin first. Can I cast from here? No. Can I cast from inside the town? I can. It's pointless to use this now. What the hell's the point of that wind pin? If you can't use it. I don't understand. Maybe it's only in like the bird sanctuary you can use it? No, you get it from the birds. I have no idea. Oh, I can't wait for this game to be over with. It's just so satisfying when you finish a game. Oh, maybe it's just me. I mean, the journey to get to the end is amazing too, and as satisfying. But just getting that confirmation, you know, and getting those ending credits, it's just. Oops, I went to the wrong place, didn't I? No, this is the right place. Oh my god, I definitely went to the wrong place. I have to go back to where we originally came in. Not this place. We originally came in through... why am I drawing a blank? the raw. Yeah. South America. Just where I passed. This whole way down here. Yeah. I am a dumbass. How dare my stupidity take over, you know? Actually, I was in North America at Freedom, so... Okay. Here we are. Oh, there's a save book here, too. We'll save it here again. Just in case we have to make an additional attempt. Shouldn't be the case. I wonder if Columbus says anything different. Probably doesn't. I like how the game's like, oh, you have to unlock all these intellectual people and stuff like that. And it feels like you only really unlock Columbus and maybe a couple others. For the most part. Alright, now we gotta go all the way to the town, talk to the elder, beat down the elder, smack him around a bit, tell him what's what. Goddamn devil. Spoiler alert, if you're watching. And you don't want any spoiler alerts, turn away now. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye! I will not take blame for ruining anybody's Terranigma playthrough. Mind you, I do tell you, usually if I play the game before, I say a lot of spoilers towards the starting of the games, but I have a tendency to do that. Follow the old man. Ark, look at the sky. The flowing crystal blue, it's beautiful. No, your body. No, all humans here are replicas made of the same material. When used up, the replicas regain their form and float like so. Earth has cycled through growth and decline to two opposing wills. Light created life, and the dark destroyed what was unnecessary. And the will of dark now tolls your end. Ark, your duty is now finished. Oh, is it now? Now let us make our way to the Gaia Stone. 4K? 4K? I think I will save points to put DQ5 on the list. No, Annie. I've already, no, it's not happening, Annie. I will refund your points. You're only 4K? I thought you had no points left. Is it 5? It's 10 now, isn't it? I swear it's 10 to do a game. Oh, I'm supposed to go through the dialogue when I'm running. Then I will redeem it again. And then I'll refund it, and then you'll redeem it, then I'll refund it, and then you'll redeem it. It'll just be this continuous cycle until I play Dragon Quest V. I will play Dragon Quest V, though. Just because it's so highly recommended by Annie. As like the best Dragon Quest game ever created. I guess I'll have to put it to the test and see. But I kind of wanted to do the Dragon Quest or Dragon Warriors in series, so even if you do redeem it, it wouldn't be for a while anyways. Resistance is futile. You can ask Brian. I could ask Brian. But Brian's like, oh, but Brian would say something like, just don't listen to Annie. Nah, I don't know if Brian would say that, but whatever you do, don't listen to Annie. But you know, probably 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, possibly 8. Oh, nope. No! I got him. All right, come at me, ball. Get down here. Nope. Oh, he stopped right there at the bottom of the screen, that turd. Got him. Did I just one-shot him first? I just one-shot. Wow. Andy, did you witness that? Did I break the game? Okay, I didn't break it. Oh, thank God. That montage really paid off. I will say that. Unbelievable. This game is all about a stat stick. It's really about having the stats or the right parts of the game. Oh, it still does at least 1 point damage. Oh, I got so much health. But now is the hard part. That's true. Can I hit him? I can't hit him. Get back here. Get back here. Man, I got some mad hacks. Look at these dodging abilities. Oh wow, the slicer doesn't do any damage, but the normal does? What the hell? Oh, I'm toasted. Oh no, I'm toasted. No! Oh shit! Okay, well, probably could have got my block up in time. That did half my health and damage? Damn. I could still die. I thought I was just practically immune here. Getting a little ahead of myself. Let me take another hit of damage here. Let's hope it's not the case. Hope we can get out and get into block form. Always half the HP. Okay. Well, that's not so bad then. It's a pretty damn good soundtrack for this boss fight. We'll say that. Get down here! Oh! Laser beams and all kinds of shit. Oh my god, I almost lost the block. Almost mistimed it. You would come down here. Oh, there we go. Ha! Hard part, Annie says. Basic attack works on him. Why that is, I don't know. But it does. Defeated Dark Gaia. And by that I mean Dark Gaia. A voice echoed in Ark's head. It was the same voice heard at the hero's grave. Oh my god. Do I have to fight my shadow now? It is finally over. Dark Gaia's powers are sealed. Who is that? Who are you? Me? I am your original in the light side. Because you are from the dark side, so that makes sense. Dark Gaia created you to rule the planet as his own. You were a vessel. He made you by copying me when he was first sealed. Oh, but I thought there was always two sides to you anyways, a light side and a dark side. No, not just you, the village of Krista too. Above ground, you saw a village identical, Stockholm, and that's where the light side version of you is probably from. The world runs on a balance of light and dark. Oh, just... You came to realize that. Yes, we did. The darkness has passed. Our work is done. But is it now? Let us return to our respective worlds. But Elle's dead, though. Where is she? Dark side Elle, that is. I was confused between the two L's last last stream, last Saturday, of which was dark and which was light. But, you know, apparently the hair color gives it away. Oh no. So this is my hometown. Even if I have a grand home with no one to share, it's meaningless. Come to think, Elle outside lost her village too. Lost her fellow villagers, and her parents were killed. That's why she said she lost her ability to speak and became the mute princess. I can feel the pain that she went through. I had no idea that having no place to go home to is so empty and lonely. That is true. Not you, Yomi! Are you the good Yomi, though? What's the matter? Probably is the light side Yomi. What's the matter? You seem down. Yeah. I wonder what I've been fighting for. I was told by the Elder to resurrect the world, so I went above ground. Yes, the world was resurrected, and civilization developed. But that was all the Elder Dark Gaia's plan. I can't help but feel I brought bad luck upon this planet. Humph, I didn't think Ark had that kind of sense of duty. But you did fulfill your duty of creating heaven and earth. So you're what humans would call a god. Where there's a world with living beings, bad things always happen. That is also true. But on the other side of bad, there's an equal number of good. Anyway, Ark, I enjoyed traveling with you. Yomi, you're actually a good guy. I don't know if he's a guy, but... What? You just found out now? Yomi, let me ask you something. You came along with me on my entire journey. You even stood by and helped me on my final battle. I never asked you this, but what exactly are you? Oh, is that all? Ark, up to now, you've met countless living things, right? Why is the text so slow? Birds, four-legged animals, even mermaids with flipper tails. That is true, we did meet a lot of things along the way. All living things evolved the way they are now from one creature, from Yomi. Before evolution started, they all looked like me. Humans evolved to stand on 2 feet so they could use tools. Now they are relying more and more on machines. Maybe humans will evolve to my style again. So Yomi might be our future. Yumi? Oh boy. Okay, later, Ark. I've got to get going. What? Where are you going, Yomi? Back to sleep. I'll be back when someone strays from the flock like Ark. Later, farewell, brother. Lovely. Can you hear me? I am Light Gaia, the soul of the surface world. With Dark Gaia's defeat, Krissa and the underworld will disappear. The surface world will gradually return to normal. You are the hero who appears when the Earth is in danger. In you flow both the blood of Light Gaia and Dark Gaia. Your duty is now finished. Your body will soon disappear. Just today, go enjoy your final happy time in Krista, in peace. No! Ark? What's the matter? You were tuned right out. What? Sorry, I was just thinking. Hey Ark, I think happiness is just being able to loaf without stress. And then we're at the Weavers. Hello, Ark. You're looking uncommonly serious. Well, if you're quiet, there's one less worry for me. El's weavings are endowed with a special power of invoking happiness. I wonder if I become an artisan, a weaver like El. El's weavings are endowed with a special power of invoking happiness. Okay, well, it's just the same thing. What the hell? I don't know. It's all the same thing. Nothing important. Nothing new. They all think alike and have the same mind and thought. We have to make nice clothes so people can enjoy them. We're waiting for El to finish work. Let's play, Ark. Mom said boys and girls are bound by a promise from an earlier life. Ark, are you going to be friends with El forever? That was the plan. The fortune teller was saying this pool reflects the future, but the pool shows nothing at all. It doesn't even reflect me. Because there is no future. We all disappear now, old man. Did you hear anything like Gaia had said? He wasn't even around for it. Hey, Ark, let's play! Well, at least that dialogue makes sense now in the end sequence from the beginning when we talked to him the first time around. Kids should be active, so what if they break a few things? Crystal blue is in the air, but I'm going out anyway. Oh, a new world is about to start. What will happen? Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, these pumpkins talk in this world, don't they? No? No, they don't. I've been lied to. They talked the first time around. Just dangling a hook and line, I can make the days stretch out. Ark, why don't you join me fishing? Isn't Crystal Blue pretty? Look at that, there's someone that looks like Elle. Light side Elle? She's a babe. However small a tool, it's made to be useful to people. It's the same with people. There isn't a single person that is unnecessary. What? Magic rock? Ark, what is that? We don't carry anything like that. Magic rock stores disappeared. Homemade vegetables taste great. The crops I cared so much for have my love and life invested in them. I wish I could jump high like Ark. Yes, Ark can jump very high. This mill is well made. I wonder what genius thought this up. I get this feeling I worked like this a long time ago, but that's okay. I do this job because I like it. Oh. No dialogue change when you shut the mill off. Ark, something about you has changed. That is for sure. I've matured along this journey of mine. Ark, are you hungry? Just wait, I'll make you a good dinner. Yo, Ark, I'll wake you up. Woohoo, the hot couple. Look at that, crystal blues reflected in Ark's eyes. I'll wake you up again. Woohoo. What? That blue door? That's always been a broom closet. Are you alright, Ark? Always been a broom closet. Yesterday was a peaceful day like any other day, like today, tomorrow. What? The Elder? There's no such person here. Ark, are you dreaming? Ooh. Oh, I missed. I don't think you can actually go through here. No. Everything started from this room. I wonder if the Elder planned everything when he sent me up. I resurrected civilization and Baruga. Sir Cap! Welcome in. How are you doing, sir? And dyed earth and darkness. We're at the very end of the game, Sir Cap, so just letting you know in case, you know, spoiler alert. I should have been killed by machines when Baruga was awakened. I am doing well. We are putting this game to rest here in the next probably 10 minutes. And we'll be starting Super Mario RPG next. Spot my eye! No! No! Not the bees! Yes, and then it was voted in last Saturday for Super Mario RPG. So we're playing it. I didn't think I'd put it in as the 5th game on the list, didn't think anyone was going to vote for it. And 3 people voted for it, so I didn't even know I had 5 viewers at the time. I met the other me and I realized my destiny. Let's watch the trailer. There's a trailer? The trailer for Super Mario RPG? Oh, the credits. I sit on here? No, I don't sit on here. Okay. Do I go to sleep and that's it? It all ends. Z's. How's your DayZ coming along there, Sir Cap? I saw you playing it, I think, the last couple days. With Sofa, perhaps? Or by yourself? Ark, do you hear me? Yes, L, I hear you. Loud and clear. I have something important to say. DayZ is with Sofa. Sofa is with DayZ. I tried to kill you as a baby in Stockholm. And post-credit scenes. God, Annie, how many credit scenes are there in this game? And Krista, the Elder's world was absolute. He streams it, so I play with him. Ah, right on, right on. Once a week? Or twice a week? But seeing you grown up, I understand now. We are all individuals. It's important to live naturally. Krista will be gone soon. Yes, that is true. It has to disappear. But if we are bound by fate, we will meet again in time somewhere. Ark, until then, goodbye for just a little while. Goodbye, L. Oh god, be the ending credit scene. Come on, baby! Nope. Oh, Ark fell into a deep sleep, which makes sense. And Ark dreamt his last dream. You know, it's pretty shitty for Ark. Like, he woke up, not thinking anything different, went on this grand adventure and journey. It was a dream of becoming a bird and seeing the world growing older. And then he loses everything by the end. However many days he spends on the journey, it just seems like one giant day to me, but maybe it's over a course of a long period of time. Working on my PC a little, bro. I'll try to peep in a minute. Yeah, you bet. Sounds good, Sir Cap. Thanks for stopping by. The staff of Terranigma. So these are the credits. Lovely. Hopefully you get things worth your PC working out. I know you've been having issues with it. On and off. And mix it up bot stuff. Yeah. Good old bot issues. Hi, God Kings! Welcome in, Brian. How are you doing today, sir? Annie speaks of you, and you appear out of nowhere. Like poof. Good, good. That's good to hear. Annie was on a spiel talking about Dragon Quest V. And I was supposed to ask you about Dragon Quest V, and if I should play it. I just missed you beating it, congrats. Yes, just finished the final boss, and took in a little bit of that dialogue sequence, and then yeah, to the end credits we are. Can you tell JR how awesome DQ5 is? Okay now, Annie, okay. That's what Annie does. Yeah, and I said, you know what, Annie, if Brian was here, he'd probably just say, you know what, JR, just don't listen to Annie. Whatever you do, just don't listen to her, alright? There's the choo-choo train. The train wasn't actually in the game at all. It was an airplane. So kind of interesting how they have a train shot. Dragon Quest V is pretty great. I know Annie won't light up or let go or lighten up about it, so I might just have to add it to the list because she's just gonna redeem for it anyways, right? But I don't know if I'm gonna play them in sequence, starting with Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, then 6, and then I think I have 7 for PS1. And maybe 8? I don't think I have 8, I think I have 7. There's just so many games to play, you know? Well, here's the airplane. Well, that's a pretty futuristic looking airplane. That was not the airplane we were flying. Definitely not. 8 is pretty awesome. Oh, Annie actually thinks another Dragon Quest game is actually good outside of 5. Would you look at that? I thought she was only 5 and 5 only. Yeah, great time to play games. So many, yeah. Yes. And we are starting Super Mario RPG next after Terranigma here that got voted in last Saturday. Just so you're aware, Brian. But finally, Annie, we get through Terranigma after I don't know how many weeks of me saying we're going to play it and then we don't play it. Seemed like I put in an extra 2 games in between. I think it was like Final Fantasy 1 and 7th Saga I think got put in. 7th Saga got put in over RoboTrek, actually. Because I had played RoboTrek for like 2-3 hours and then the end of the Saturday stream, and then next Saturday I just went into 7th Saga instead. All are great, even 2. Even 2? Interesting. I just didn't think you'd be a fan of like the first 4. I wonder if the Dragon Quests are any different than the Dragon Warriors though, because I'm thinking of Dragon Warriors 1 to 4. I want to try both 7th Saga and RoboTrek. They are both enjoyable games. You will definitely enjoy them. 7th Saga is pretty hard, so just so you're aware of that. And RoboTrek is actually a relatively good game in terms of characters and story and that, so definitely a good playthrough. And RoboTrek will probably be starting after Super Mario RPG, because that was voted 2nd on the list. Annie's least favorites are DQ2 and 4. DQ3 was... 3 is the one where you get like all the different character classes, right? Like you can get a merchant, soldier, pilgrim, the magician or the wizard, and then your actual hero. And you can build your party as you want it. I think you get a jester or a fool in that game too. That is 3, right? DQ2 had classes. Oh, which one am I thinking? I'm thinking of DQ2 as like the prince, the princess, and the 2 princes and the princess is the DQ2 I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, sorry, DQ3. Okay. Yeah, DQ2 was kind of interesting. Very traditional, I guess, of the Dragon Warriors. But actually add, you know, a 2nd and a 3rd character from the first one, being a solo game. And then 3 was just that much more of a leap towards a 4-player party, and then different classes. And then 4 was story-driven, chapter-driven game with all the classes, but they're actually suited to specific characters. And then 5 I didn't play, 6 I didn't play, 7 I vaguely remember. I believe I didn't finish it. And 8 I don't think I played. How did you like Terranigma? I can definitely see why this game is in the top 10 of a lot of people's lists. I definitely put it up there with it, even if it's part of the unnamed trilogy of Illusion of Gaia, Soul Blazer, and Terranigma. Great game overall, great soundtrack. The only downfall or pitfall I found to the game, again, was the magic system. Wasn't really that great. Didn't really use it for a whole lot of the part of the game. Didn't need it. And then some boss fights you couldn't even use it in, so just didn't seem like it fit the game very well. Even though some of the pins and the stuff were kind of interesting, and the animations were kind of interesting, and they were nice graphically. Alright, Elle says, who could it be at this time? It's almost midnight. Who is it? It's me, baby. Open the door. It's Baby Arc again.
Thanks for the sub!
And thank you for the sub, Annie! Gifting a tier 1 sub to I've Got Kings. 5 gifted subs, Annie. Are you on the... Oh, you're almost on the list in the top 3. Annie's making a case for the top 3. She's sitting at 4. She'll probably be on the Streamlabs leaderboard down below. The end. Huh. Interesting. They just left it in. They're like, oh, it's over now. Who was at the door? I don't know. Was it Arc? Was it Baby Arc? Was it an Arc of a different timeline? And yes, that is very nice of you, Annie. Thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, God. And again, this is just going to prove that Enix, well, Quintet, I guess, but Enix still hasn't figured out at this stage of the game how to loop their end sequence scene back to the starting menu yet. I don't know if they did it in any of their RPG games for the SNES, but I was hoping maybe this one would be a different case. You know, saying that it's from, 1996, it was, 4 years in the making from the 92 games. Getting it in 96, and nope, don't think they programmed it in. Is there any other credit scenes, Annie, that I must know about? Oh, you have to reset the console. Yep. Have to end it. Alright, well, that was the end of Terranigma. Again, that was about 30 hours worth of play. I think it was... What did I say? 10, 6, 9, and then this 2 hours. So 27 hours, which was closer to the 25 than the 30-hour mark, so that worked.